Welcome to the L.U.V podcast. You have your host here, L.U.V Jones.
And it's your boy Drake.
And today we got a very special guest, man. We got my dog Ayye Pap, man. How you doing, bro?
What's up, man? Gang. You know what I'm saying? We in this thing. Happy Saturday, man. Good vibes on. You feel me? Good vibes, man. You feel me?
Sir. Hey, appreciate you for being a part of this. And for the people who may not know about you at home, you want to introduce yourself for the folks?
Yeah, for sure. Well, like he said, my name is Ayye Pap, man. I'm a comedian and actor out of Capitol Heights, Maryland, or the DMV for y'all that ain't familiar with that, which is DC, Maryland, and Virginia. I've been doing comedy and stand-up comedy for 7 years now, going on 8 years. I've been officially acting for about 3 years. You know what I'm saying? 28 years old. I'm currently living in LA and out here for almost 2 years. You know, it ain't cheap, goddamn. It's expensive as hell out this joint. Shit, every time I turn around, a bill due, bro. I swear I'm about to stop turning around. I'm telling you, like. But aside from that, man, you know, I'm just a cool guy, man. Love cracking jokes, just doing what I got to do to get my career off the ground. You know what I'm saying? Well, continue to keep my career off the ground. You feel me? You know, jumping into YouTube heavy now, taking that more serious, making sure I find more ways of revenue and things like that. So, sky's the limit, man. That's just me, you know.
Yes, sir. And I also seen that clip you had posted on Instagram. The stand-up, when you was doing stand-up, you was talking about how you had Shaq everything, brother.
Oh yeah. Hey, man. Hey, I really had Shaq, bro. I had Shaq low top, Shaq high top. My cousin was buying me Shaq everything, bro. I'm like, oh, this ain't even my favorite player. What are you doing? It was blowing me. Shaq a dog though, he a beast, but nah, that shit was terrible. Like, I was the only one with Shaqs. Like, everybody else my age had Air Forces or Iversons, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit that was popular back then. But I had Shaqs, bro. Real life going to pay less, embarrassed as shit.
Yeah, at least they had you with the whole fit. At least you was nasty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Hey, you would have thought I was Shaq himself, man. For real. Yeah, all the merchandise.
But yeah, what influenced you to start like getting into comedy?
Shit, man. Ever since a kid, I've been watching stand-up comedy. Like, even when I wasn't supposed to. I think the first stand-up comedy special I ever seen was the Kings of Comedy, you know, with the late. And you know what I'm saying? Just naturally being funny, and coming out of high school, I was planning to go to college and shit like that, and just do, you know, have a regular life, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna say regular, but I kind of like had everything mapped out as far as how I wanted my life to go. And then they dropped this app called Vine, and I was seeing a lot of people that I'm cool with, like family with now, like niggas like McKenton, Goofies, you know what I'm saying? I was seeing them. I'm seeing J. Cole and Loso and Snoop and who else? Jamani, like the list goes on. I was seeing a lot of people from home just killing shit on Vine, and I'm like, what is this app, man? These niggas funny as shit on this junk. I know I could do some shit like this. So it's just like, started off recording on the phone. I wasn't used to that shit. I'm all, you know, like, had to get used to it, get used to hearing my voice. And then I was just like, started being consistent, and my following started to grow. And I always figured, like, if I'm gonna really solidify myself as a comedian, I gotta do stand-up. So I was just like, found open mics in DC and was like emailing these motherfuckers like, yeah, I'm trying to come out. They responded, and then, you know, the rest was history. I just stayed consistent with everything. You feel me?
Who are your top 5 comedians?
Bernie Mac, you know, rest in peace to him. Mike Epps, Tony Roberts, Tony Roberts. As we say, gotta throw Martin in there. I like Corey Holcomb. He just like a harsh nigga though. You gotta really you got to be ready for Corey Holcomb shit. That shit be funny as shit to me, but some people can't handle it. And then 5, damn,
Earthquake trade caught out too, low key.
oh, Earthquake, yeah, Earthquake funny as shit, and he from back home. Earthquake hilarious. You know what I'm saying? But
I ain't even know that.
I mean, I don't, yeah, 5. I don't know, 5. I never really thought of my top 5. I always had a top 3.
Yeah.
You feel me? So top 5, you know, shit. I fuck around throw Bruce in the top 5 because that nigga be having me dead, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Or Dave Chappelle, you know, I'm like, man, the list. My top 3 is stamped. That's it. That's top 3. But everything after that, it ain't even no order, bro. It's just like all the legends, all the living legends, passed away legends. They funny as hell. So I admire everybody that paved the way for us youngins. You feel me?
Right. And to get to those that same level as them, like you gotta have some type of like support system. Like when you first started, did you get the type of support that you needed in order to like just keep you in a positive mindset?
Hell no. Hell no. It don't work. It just don't work like that. Like, cause for one, I'm on Instagram. I'm posting pictures. You know what I'm saying? Posting pictures on Twitter. Like, ain't nobody really seeing me as no comedian. I'm just a funny dude from around the way. So it's like as I'm starting to do Vine, niggas know what Vine is, but it's just like, all right, you just probably just doing videos. And I was at that point in time, I'm reaching out to niggas like McKenton and asking them, can you repost this? Like, I'm really asking niggas for help. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they would, sometimes they wouldn't, which I understand. Like, you got to make your own way. You know, you can't be out here like, hey, bro, repost this for me. Like, I was that nigga, and it don't really. That's not the way to do it. So I had to sit down and look in the mirror. Like, man, I ain't about to keep asking for favors. I'm gonna just keep doing this shit, and whatever happens, happens. So I just stayed consistent and stayed with original content, and I was getting, started to get a lot more looks from popular rap artists from my area. They was fucking with me, retweeting my stuff, and that kind of helped me build up. And I just stayed consistent, stayed original, and the rest was really history for real, bro. Like, but nah, it definitely wasn't easy. Like, it was hard. I ain't really know what I was doing. I didn't really know where I wanted to take it. Right. I just seen niggas popping on Vine, and I'm like, oh, this shit, man, shit, let me do this shit. This shit look easy. Man, I can get popping on Vine too. I'm funny. So I ain't really see this shit going like too far for real, to be honest. I'm still working Chipotle, security. Like, I ain't really tripping off this shit. You know what I'm saying?
With that being said, you said you didn't know like where it was gonna go. So when did you realize like stand up, you had to do stand up?
After my first show, my first open mic, first time ever performing. Like, I ain't ever been a public speaker. Stand up is a form of public speaking, and that's one of the number one fears of people. So I've never been the type to talk on stage with a mic in front of motherfuckers. I'm nervous as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all like, I got my first stand-up performance on my YouTube, actually. It's the first video I ever posted on YouTube. And you can see how nervous I was. You could hear it. You could tell like the time, and you could just tell I was new to this shit. But I'm making these people laugh. So I'm like, oh, they really laughing at me. I ain't even really prepared my material the right way. Like, I had a lot to learn. I just jumped in the game. And once I realized, oh, I'm making people laugh in person and on this internet, I'm like, oh, it's a wrap. It's like you get a sense of like, it's like a rush seeing these people laugh at you on stage. Like, it's just like very therapeutic. So it's just like, once I seen that, I'm like, yeah, when's the next one? And just kept it going and kept practicing, kept watching the OGs and seeing how they move, their mannerisms and stuff like that. Yeah, like the first show though, I knew like, yeah, I'm gonna do this shit.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad you stayed consistent with it, because like some people at the beginning stage is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Like, the support ain't there, and that's when a lot of people just fall off. So I'm just glad you stay consistent with it and becoming the person that you are now. And what were some like obstacles you had like trying to get to that next level?
Really losing my jobs. I lost my security job because of a video I posted on Instagram, and apparently like they claim it was that video, but I feel like I don't know, somebody was at that time my following was growing and I had more eyes on me, but I tried to make sure like I wasn't really showing, like not to show the company logo and stuff like that. And somebody must have simped in my page and they seen it, and they told me come into the office and they pointed out the exact video that they ain't like and asked me to delete it. So I'm like, oh, I bet. I mean, that's cool. You know, I can respect that. Then after I delete the junk, they just like, oh yeah, here's your termination papers. I'm like, oh damn, I ain't never been fired before, bro. I have been working security for like 3 years at this point. You know what I'm saying? I started at like $12 and moved up to like, I was making 17 at that time, which was cool money for me. And then we was due for another raise to like 19 or something like that. So once that hit, I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I about to do? Like,
Yeah.
I ain't got no job. I cried in the car for like a quick second because I'm like, oh, what? Like, I ain't never like this. Like this is
real.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, this is the money right here. Like, what the fuck am I about to do over a comedy video? So then I had to like think about it, you know what I'm saying, and took a step back, found another little job, told myself I ain't never going to work as a server or a waiter. Ended up working at Joe's Crab Shack. I told these niggas at the interview, bruh, I am a comedian. I ain't gonna let this shit happen again. I showed them this is what I do, all right? And they was cool with it. Same shit. Somebody sent the video to corporate. They recognized the Joe's Crab Shack shirt because they got like tie-dye shirts. Terminated me. And I was just like, dog, what the fuck is going on? And it was like back to back, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, what the fuck am I really, what's going on? Like, I'm not really getting paid off comedy. I'm not getting paid from nothing for real. Like, I got a couple $100 saved up. Like, so I came to LA to visit for a month. And then after that, I just locked in, bro. Like, I just locked in, but losing my 2 jobs, that's probably like the hardest shit that happened, because I'm just like, that's the money right there. Like,
That's your livelihood, brother.
Yeah, I settled for the Joe's Crab Shack jump. I got out of my comfort zone for that, and then still got fired. I'm like, damn, y'all want a nigga work at McDonald's? Fuck y'all trying, you know what I'm saying? Like,
most important,
I'm like,
your comfort zone, and that's what I feel like came out of that. Like, you
Yeah.
said like you wouldn't do something, and then it added a level of humility to you, and like, so now from this like perspective, you can really like talk your shit. Like, you got an experience now that you can talk about, or like something that actually built your character.
Yeah, for sure, bro, for sure. Like, and even now, like, I'm still working. You know what I'm saying? Still got alias jobs and shit like that. You know, because I ain't there yet. So gotta find means to make money. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like you said, the humility, it just make you do what you gotta do. You feel me? Especially where I'm at now. Like, I can't backtrack. I can't backtrack. So I gotta like do everything I can for real. You feel me?
They usually say like comedians be going through the most, like, to try to keep like that happy image, man. So like, what are some ways you boost your self-love throughout the day?
Listening to music, for real. Listening to music, talking to friends, and posting content. Like, I just started back writing in a journal. I used to write in a journal when I was in elementary school, like, because I was in the foster care system. So I would write write my feelings in the journal and shit. And now I done got back into it this past week after all these years, and it's been very therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? So staying productive, staying busy is pretty much the thing that keeps me, you know, going and keeps me focused type shit. Feel me?
That's hard.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Journaling, like just getting that flow, that like whatever energy you feeling, just getting that out. And you seeing how you was the day before, and you be like, well, today I actually had a great day. You know what I'm saying? Just now you got that energy stored up. So I think that's definitely important. And I couldn't even. I haven't had to focus to journal every single day, like, but I think that would be like a great thing, like moving forward.
Sure will, bro.
Yeah.
Gives you an outlet.
Yeah, definitely.
Positive one too.
Yeah. Facts. I haven't been doing it every day, but you know, I do it when I feel the need to do it. Like I told myself yesterday, I ain't gonna just write in it when I'm upset. So I forced myself to sit down when I was in a calm, like last night I was in a calm, cool mood. I was feeling good, and I'm just like, well, shit, I'm gonna write some positive shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so I'm like you said, bro, that shit is definitely like write the positives. You know what I'm saying? It's a good outlet, like y'all said, for real.
Yeah. Is it harder doing stand up or making like making clips like skits?
Stand up, bro. Stand up is the hard. Like I'm gonna be real with you. I'm always nervous. Every time I go on stage, I be farting and shit, bro. I be nervous and shit, bro. Like for real. I'm always nervous. And that's how it is. Like I'm pretty sure LeBron be nervous every time he step on the court. Like your nerves just Dave Chappelle once said, the moment you stop getting nervous, you don't like what you do no more. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always nervous, and it's just like with stand up, you don't have no, oh, let me do this over. You know what I'm saying? Like the way you deliver them jokes is how you deliver them jokes. So they gotta hit, or if they don't hit the way they supposed to, you gotta know how to recover from that. And you know what I'm saying? Bounce back versus like creating content. Oh, I don't like this one. I'm gonna delete it and record it. You know what I'm saying? Or I could put the camera here. I could manipulate it whatever way, sound effects, whatever I want to do, special effects, make it look like this. So stand up is way harder because it's just you got one chance. One chance.
What goes into stand up? Because I've been a big fan of like stand up comedians and stuff. Like I've been watching that as a kid as well. But you know, just from the audience, they don't know that they actually have to write out the jokes, and they probably done rehearsed it like hundreds of times before they went on stage. So what is that process like?
Well, yeah, over the years I definitely started writing out my jokes thoroughly. I used to just jot down the ideas, but then I noticed like sometimes when I go on stage, I got the idea, but now I'm trying to paint the picture as I'm going. And you know what I'm saying? I may mess up something, but now I write that shit in detail, paragraphs. And, you know, I like to read my shit while I'm at the show before I go up. You know what I'm saying? Like stay focused, probably get like a drink, zone out, you know what I'm saying? Just get in my mood, but definitely like reading over it, picking out what jokes I want to do for the night, understanding my set, seeing the crowd, reading the room is important before you go on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing what type of venue you in. I done been in venues that look like attics. I done been in venues that look like mansions. You know what I'm saying? So making jokes out of that, and I just be pulling from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I see how this look over here. I see some OG ass nigga that look like he might be a retired crip or something. So I'm gonna say some shit about him. I ain't gonna overdo it because I ain't trying to get killed. But yeah, I see a nigga over here, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's like science in a sense, bro. I just be locked in, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that do it how I do it, but it's just like, you just be channeling shit.
Your intuition gotta be like 100 though, because you gotta like know when to like flip flop in between your set and the people in the crowd, reading the room, reading the faces of everybody else. To see it is the jokes that you even wrote down for the night even gonna fly.
That be the one right there. Like I wrote a joke. I was laying down the other night and I came up with a joke, and I got a show Monday. I'm just like, man, it sounds funny to me. I gotta just deliver it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like you definitely right. Like, but you don't want to go in there doubting your jokes, Steve. But you want to go in there with a positive. Like I go in there with a lot of energy, knowing like I know I can make people laugh. So that's one. So I already know somebody gonna laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I want the whole fucking, I want everybody to laugh at the end of the day, but I know what I can do. I know I can improv some shit. I can bounce, fuck around with the crowd, jump right back into a joke. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still learning though. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm fucking Mike Epps or something like that. But you know, like I definitely, you know, I've been doing this for a little minute, so I know how to maneuver on that stage, man. I know how to maneuver. And every show ain't been, I ain't gonna hold you. Every show ain't been, I ain't killed every show.
Yeah.
I done had shows where, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, this shit lowered my self-esteem. What the fuck? But it happens, it happens though. Like I done heard stories about Kevin Hart, you know what I'm saying, bombing at shows, Dave Chappelle bombing at shows, and this is recently over the years, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes it just ain't your night. That's just what it is. So I ain't never been booed though. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm standing on that shit. Man, I ain't never getting booed. Y'all ain't never booing me. But you know what I'm saying? Every show ain't been like, oh, you killed it. But it's been, you know when your performance ain't up to par. So
Right. I can't even.
I'm willing to admit that. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even imagine you thinking that, oh, I'm about to kill the crowd, and then they go out there and start booing you.
Man, hey, listen, I thank God I've never experienced that, because I've seen the comedians go on stage and get heckled and you're not funny. I'm just like,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like I done seen that happen, and I done had to go up. And the first thing I do when I get up there is like, y'all got me fucked up. Like, especially you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know. I don't like sometimes that shit is fuel to the fire, seeing a comedian bomb before you. It's just like, oh no, I gotta bring this shit back to life. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely like, it's been times you be like, oh, I'm about to dog they ass. Da 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 da. Aha. You be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? What's the next one? You know what I'm saying? But it all come with practice. It all come with time, bro.
What advice would you give somebody that's trying to pursue comedy?
Man, stay original. Well, are you talking stand-up or content-wise?
I would just say like both. Yeah, both.
All right. Well, for stand-up, for sure, write your jokes. What else? Write your jokes. Hit open mics. Hit any open mic you can find. Like, don't matter where it is. If it's in your area, hit open mics. You know what I'm saying? Network. Reach out to people too. I had to learn that over the years. Like, I reach out to people and I see people throwing shows. Hey, you got, you know what I'm saying? You mind if I get on that? You got space for it? You know what I'm saying? So learning how to humble yourself to know to don't let that pride get in the way. Make sure you ain't stealing jokes either, because that shit get treacherous. Niggas I done seen niggas get called out about that shit. Don't steal jokes. You know what I'm saying? Have a positive mindset every time you step on stage. Stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Don't over drink either. This is a big one. I done had times where I done had a little too much to drink, and I'm up that bitch like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, what, nigga? You know what I'm saying? So know your limit. You know, have good energy. And that's more sort of stand-up tip for like content creations. Of course, original content is always the goal. Consistency is the goal too with the content stuff. You can't be posting one video and then for the next month and a half you don't post no other videos, and then try to come back and post some content and then be like, damn, ain't nobody fucking with me. Like, nah, you not even fucking with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I always say with content creating, consistency and originality is the key for that. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say too, like, just cause I've been following your videos for like, I think like a year now, and I think the first video I seen was you reacting to the dude in the NFL. They say you look like I think dude, he played for the Steelers. Terrell Edmonds, I think that's what his name is.
Oh yeah, the Edmonds brother. Yeah. Niggas always said, they kept saying I look like them niggas. So And yeah, that's funny because I was always getting DMs about you look like Terrell Edmonds or you look like one of the other Edmonds brothers, and I'm just like, dog, you know what? This is it. You know what I'm saying? So I had did a reaction video, and I did like they had like a little you know how sometimes these sports shows they'll do like a quick documentary on the players.
Yeah.
They did that, and they all introduced themselves, and then I just cut myself into the video, and I was like, Stamar Edmonds, like, and then all three of the Edmonds brothers commented. They be following me, they be showing love. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's football players really show a lot of love to comedians for some reason. I like football players really love. I don't know what it is, but these niggas love comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause when I seen that, I was like, oh yeah, that's different. Cause you never see nobody reacting to like people saying you look like such and such.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying. I thought that was like original, so that's why I was
Appreciate
like,
that, bro.
that's
Niggas always DMing me saying I look like somebody, bro. So I know like that people want to see like, cause a lot of people don't like making jokes about themselves. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? They feel insecure. They just, they don't want to do that. But I'm a jokester, so I'm gonna talk shit about me. I'm gonna talk shit about you. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. That's how I had fun.
So, do you wish you would have known anything differently starting out with stand up and making content?
Um, hmm, I don't think so. I mean, I kind of wish I'd have came to LA a few years sooner, but that's about it. Aside from that, I feel like I've taken a lot of great steps and been going down the right path. Uh, so yeah, aside from that, I don't think I would have did anything different. You know what I'm saying? I think I pretty much did what was supposed to be done and doing what's supposed to be done. So yeah, that's about it on that.
Okay. Um, and I know people say like I know in movies they be like I'm about to move to LA. Like, is there any? Have you seen like yourself get more opportunities being in LA?
Uh, I feel like yeah, I feel like opportunities and learning experience.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of things I was naive to before I moved out here, like the YouTube world. I wasn't really. I'm like, man, I ain't. My attitude coming from back home was like, I got all these followers. Somebody gonna see me off the strength of my following.
Right.
Moved out here and it's completely different. You got to revamp and rebrand yourself. And don't nobody know who the fuck APAP is. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I definitely learned a lot. I definitely felt like I got more experiences, more bookings as well, um, more networking. I can honestly say probably at home it was more consistent money as far as stand up. Like at home it was automatic, like you had to pay me to perform. But out here it's like I'm still making a name for myself. So some shows is free, some shows is paid. And I'm willing to, you know, suffice for that because it's just like it's part of the grind. Like, cause the right person be in the right room out here.
Right.
Right person. All it takes is the right person to be in the right room and you do what you gotta do that night, you on TV the next week. You know what I'm saying? So
So,
that's really how LA can be for real. So I'm just staying consistent and LA has definitely opened up a lot of doors for real.
that's real. I know you mentioned earlier that you've been getting into like films. You've been doing films for like 3 years.
Yeah.
How has that been going?
It's been pretty well. Like I started off with short films. Shout out to Off the Lens. That's the homie right there. She's the first person that ever put me in a short film or in a film period that I did my film first in. You know what I'm saying? So it's been pretty consistent. Moving out here, I was able to get 2 feature films
That's
this
fun.
year. One being the lead role uh, for a film, and then the other being a principal speaking role for a film that's actually going to be in theaters. You know what I'm saying? So it's been pretty cool. I also had another short film out here, which was kind of based around my I don't know if you're hip to my woke character, woke brother Benjamin.
Yeah, I've been seeing.
Yeah, it was kind of based around, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to my man Devontae. He was the one who put me in that film, reached out to me for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be dropping soon. He's gonna send that to film festivals and stuff like that. So the filming has been pretty decent. Well, pretty good. Like, and doing YouTube, that shit helps too. I've been working with a lot of big name YouTubers out here and stuff like that. So LA is pretty, as far as filming goes, it was a smart move. Smart move.
Yeah, I just feel like for you being able to pull up on like all the casting calls and shit that like can just pop up like at any moment in time out there, it's like it helps you out a lot more than being like in Maryland and then having to hear about it and having to rush and then like I gotta get a ticket, I gotta get out and do it. Like, nah, I'm already here. Let me just figure out how to do it. Like,
I had that happen to me, bro. Like, I was supposed to be on I don't know what type of role it was, but I was supposed to be on the show Insecure a few years back, well, a few seasons back. And I got plugged the fuck in. I'm like, bet, cool. They emailed me back and was like, we need you on set tomorrow. I'm in Maryland. I'm like, tomorrow? I'm like, all right, I'm trying to put my little money together. I'm like, cool, well, shit, I'm in Maryland. I could fly, I could fly out tonight or something, They're like, you ain't even gonna make it in time, brother.
That's crazy.
And that's one thing that clicked. I'm like, bro, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Gotta be there, bro. You already gotta be in the mecca of everything.
Yeah.
That type of space like that movie space, like it's like this because people get switched in and out all the time. So it's like, bro, you gotta be on it.
You ain't lying, bro. Like, and then being out here, I'm always available for any role, any type of shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the benefit of it. Like, so it's so many people that know so many people out here. Like,
right.
I got plugged in for a boxing commercial for a pay-per-view fight off the strength of the boxing gym I was going to. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like it's so many opportunities out here. And not to take nothing away from being from the DMV, because I love the DMV dearly. Right. You know what I'm saying? They got my heart for life. But it's just like it ain't many opportunities there, and it's hard to create it because you know what I'm saying, like everything's just so messed up, it's so violent, so small, like it's just LA is just the marketplace for it. You feel me? Right. So that's just how it is.
But this is my favorite part of the podcast. It's called Fast Five. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask you 5 rapid fire questions, and you got the answer.
All right, that's a bet.
Because nobody can do it. You got 1 minute to answer 5 questions. So deliberate is how you should be right now.
All right, nah, I feel like I can do it, man. Let's get it. Let's do it.
All right. How would you like to be remembered?
For my talent. I was just thinking about this yesterday. For my talent.
So, if you could hold on to one memory from your life forever, what would it be?
Ooh. Shit. You know what? Getting my first apartment. That was major. Yeah.
If you could turn back the time and talk to your 18-year-old self, what would you say?
Put a condom on, bro. Put a condom on, player.
Yes, sir. What's something people seem to misunderstand about you?
Man, look, people be thinking I be stubborn sometimes, bro, but I don't be trying to be stubborn. I be trying to get my point across. It's like when somebody say something to me, sometimes it's like they don't expect me to respond. I'm like, no, fuck that. Listen to me. I don't like that I do that though, but that's something, you know what I'm saying, people been talking to me about.
Yeah, we all had them moments, man.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and I be trying not to though. Like it be times where like, all right, I'm cool, I got you. Then it's times where it's like, but you know,
Gotta let you know.
gotta get my shit off. You feel me?
Me too. Yeah, me too. All right, and last question. What's one question you wish I'd asked you, and how would you answer?
I don't. That's a different question. I really don't even have an answer for that one because I've never thought of no shit like that. I don't go into it with like, oh, I hope this nigga asks me this, or I hope this person asks me that. Like, nah, I don't know. I really don't have an answer for that one, bro. Like that's
But that's your answer. You don't gotta answer. That's the answer.
Yeah.
oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? It was under a minute. Fuck it. You feel me?
All right. Yeah, matter of fact, since you're from the DMV, I gotta ask you a bonus question.
All right, let's get it.
This had nothing related to DMV. I just wanted to throw that out. If you were stranded and could only pick 5 albums to listen to forever, what would they be?
5 albums.
Yeah.
Shit. Certified Lover Boy.
Already.
J. Cole 9-5. What is it called? 9-5. Well, the one he just dropped.
Off season.
Off season. Yeah, I'm tripping. Off season. Ow. Can I look through my music?
Yeah, you got it. You got it, bro.
All right, let me see, man, because I got a lot of music. Well, as of recently, my boy William Casanova, To Your Ears From My Soul, R&B jump, that shit fire. Wale, mixtape About Nothing.
Yeah.
Even though that's a mixtape, but still, you know what I'm saying? Probably I probably keep it spicy. Wiz Kid, Made in Lagos, jump.
Okay.
That's a fire. That's a fire album. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my 5 right now. You feel me?
For sure. That's a nice 5. Yeah. That's a nice 5.
Yeah, you know, because if I could be stranded with a little jump, you know, I got some R&B for it. You feel me? Like we ain't gotta trap it out.
For sure.
So yeah.
You got all your vibes in those albums for sure.
Nah, for real, bro.
All right. So what's next for you, like in the near future or in the far future?
Near future. Well, like I said, I'm waiting on these films to drop. So I know for this film was basically a Lionsgate film, the joint that's gonna be in the movie theaters. I know they probably do a red carpet for that. So I know they're gonna do some type of something because they've been trying to film that joint for 7 years. Yeah. So I'm just like, I know y'all about to come out swinging when everything is said and done. So I'm ready for that movie premiere. You know what I'm saying? Alongside the movie premiere for the other feature film that I did. Shout out to my people at L.U.V Films. End of this month, by the grace of God, I'll be co-hosting a film festival. I'm eager for that.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, congratulations.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And really getting monetized on YouTube, Facebook, getting Instagram to remonetize me because I was on some dumb shit and posted a video I knew I shouldn't have posted. And now they done demonetized. They done put me in timeout right now. So
recently?
It's been about a month and a half, 2 months.
Dang.
So you know how IG is. I can't even go live right now.
That's
so
crazy.
When they put you in timeout, you in timeout for real. So you just gotta sit, wait till they done being mean, you know what I'm saying? But you know, more shows, more comedy shows, getting monetized on social media, bringing in more money, financial freedom, bro. Like that's the one right there. Financial freedom, bro.
That's the goal everybody should be striving for right now.
Financial freedom, bro, because that shit opens up so many doors. Like financial freedom, that's the one right
there. Especially for Black people, man. Financial freedom help us out in all areas of our lives, not just ours, but generations after.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
that's facts.
Where can the viewers find you at home?
You could follow me on Instagram at APAP, or pretty much all social media, APAP, AYYE underscore PAP. For Instagram and Twitter. For Facebook, APAP comedy page. YouTube, just regular APAP. But everything is AYYE PAP. So find me there. TikTok, same thing. Shit, I'm even on. I just made a LinkedIn for acting, so you can find me on there under my real name now. Yeah, I heard that shit is the move.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like LinkedIn, like for people who don't know, like you can really get a following on LinkedIn and push that to other like platforms, but like business wise. So like you can build a business network to be able to move and shift through.
Yeah, for sure. I'm still figuring out the kinks on that, but I'm on there under my real name, Stamar Mitchell.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's I think that's it for social media for me though.
So, well, once again, man, we appreciate you for being a part of this, bro.
Sure.
And
Appreciate y'all, man.
yes, sir. And that's been another episode of the Love Podcast. And remember, it's all love, and we out.
Gang.
Grateful that you faithful.